Come buy tickets to one of my final shows, noelmillerlive.com. Okay, this video is just... Let me just play the first couple seconds of what I want to talk about.
We're at a little Sonic date. This is Derek, everybody, the boyfriend that I've been dating for 6 years and he still hasn't proposed. Anyways, Derek.
Now, I may be a little late to this TikTok. Some of you may have seen it, but I would argue the majority of people haven't. But it's irrelevant. This video is one of those prime examples where the internet becomes a third wheel in a relationship, which is a really interesting thing. I'm going to play a little bit more of this, and then I'll continue on with my point.
Anyways, Derek, and if my mouth is red, I'm drinking a red slushie. But Derek, why haven't you proposed to me yet?
Now, you may be watching this thinking, well, maybe she didn't anticipate this would blow up. Not a good argument. Because even if it was to be broadcasted to 10 people, you could have did that in person, right? If it was like to family and friends, you could have had this conversation in person. To do this in such a public forum is a desperate cry for help.
Just haven't gotten around to it yet.
In case your TikTok brain forgot what he's referring to, he's talking about why he hasn't proposed to her. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, which I kind of like. I know, hot take. Well, I'm not siding with the guy, but I kind of like that as a response. You know, it's coming. I just haven't figured it out. That could mean a number of things, right? Let's continue a little bit more.
Do you have plans to propose to me?
Now that little covering of the laughter, what she's really hiding beneath her is you got plans though, right? It's in the cards, right?
Just haven't gotten around to it yet.
And I know you're saying, well, stop stringing it along. Okay, this is a bit of a string bet right here. In poker, where you kind of just put out a few more chips and you kind of keep adding a little bit more. It feels wrong, but trust me, just shut up.
Yeah, one day, hopefully.
Can we be a little serious? Come on, you're not hangry anymore. You just ate. He's trying to quit chewing, so he's been a little on edge lately because he's trying to give up tobacco and nicotine. So give him a little break.
This guy is using every excuse in the book. That is the way he kind of looks out the window. Now, when this was at the time this was posted, I think a lot of people made a lot of assumptions. You know, man, he clearly doesn't like you. No guy likes their partner. I just wanted to make a f***ed up joke. No, when you're in a long-term relationship, she said they've been with each other for 6 years. Ask anyone who's been in a long relationship. Sometimes you stop reacting to things, you know? Something that maybe would elicit a reaction from you in the first couple years, you just kind of shrug it off at some point later in the relationship, you know? It's kind of like when couples stay together for, 20, 30 years and let's say a wife stops laughing at a husband's dumb jokes. It's because she's heard them all. There's no laughter to be had for those stupid one-liners anymore. It's been decades of that one-liner, all right? Buddy hasn't even gotten new material in 30 years. So at the time of this posting, people were really freaking out. Man, he doesn't love you, this and that. If you look at some of their clips now, they are happily around. They're not, but let this be enjoyable for you. Like we can get revolted by this together and be all right with it because they're still together and it's fine.
Because he's trying to give up tobacco and nicotine. So give him a little break.
I could play that without video reference and you feel how bad that is. Editor, run it back.
So give him a little break.
That reads like a millennial reviewing an airplane seat. You know, like it has that same vibe of just uncomfortable. In general, this clip is the first time I think I've actually felt cringe.
He did it! He said it!
Actual discomfort from a genuine action by some people on a video. I actually cringed, By the way, my point earlier about being with someone for a long time and not having a reaction, what I was trying to say was I think people misinterpret his indifference as disdain or like, ugh, get me out of here. But she may have been running this same bit for years now. It's 6 years in. And she may have been going, why haven't you proposed to me yet? And he's like, man, I'm going to do it. But now you keep asking and now it's weird. Let's continue.
How is it going to be a surprise if you keep asking me about it every day? Stop asking about it and it will happen.
Now that's bull. That's bullshit. I'm not sitting here defending this guy 100%. I think that's a cop-out. Well, if you don't ask, then it'll happen. Nah, you're scared, man. You're scared. It's okay. It would do you so much more if you just looked her in the eyes and said, commitment scares me and I want to be with you, but it still freaks me out and I want to figure this out. She would stop asking because now she knows the truth. But you keep making stuff up. Nah, it's the chew. It's because I stopped chewing. You know, this subject matter specifically gets me really animated, but it's because I'm not chewing anymore. Never mind that I have razor sharp focus for Xbox and working on my car and scheduling time to hang out with my boys. You know, I'm really good at that. But as soon as you bring up this marriage thing, it just activates that chew need for tobacco when you talk about it.
Okay, I'll try my best to stop asking about it. I'm just really excited for it to happen.
Just stop asking about it.
Just do better, Natalie. Do better.
It's uncomfortable because it appears that she likes him more than he likes her. And that's always rough. When you see a disproportionate relationship between two people like that, it always makes you feel as the observer, ooh, me and the person who doesn't like this know what's going on here. And no one's willing to be honest. But that's where this kind of fascinates me. Anytime this type of media comes up in the internet, it's weirdly a reliable thing. And I don't know if that's good, that we as people are like, hey, I got this grave issue in my relationship. I just put this online. Let a bunch of strangers do the dirty work for me, you know? Now, at the time that she posted this, I think she's going to put this up, and it was going to be 50,000 comments of like, yo, man, what are you waiting for? You got a gem on your hands. And the whole thing is just, he doesn't like you. Come over here. I'll treat you better. I know you're a nice girl. I'll make you happy. I'd make you mine in 1 year. Minus 11 months. Minus 3 weeks. Minus 24 hours. That's how quick I would have made you mine. You foxy. Foxy. You know, or, yo, that fool does not like you. Yo, he thinks you're annoying. Yo, he wants out of there, yo. You know, even now, it's got 12,000 comments, and it's literally all people saying, hey, get out of there. Find someone to treat you better. Rough. Imagine a stadium of people screaming at you and your man in the center. Leave his ass. Leave his ass. He hates you. He hates you. It's crazy. But it's crazy how reliable the internet is that you can just be a random couple and say, oh, fine. You don't want to talk about it? We're going to talk about it. Now, everyone knows this guy as the dude who doesn't want to marry her. But there's a little more color to be had in this situation.
Tell everyone why you already feel married to me. I feel this way too.
We share a bank account. We're on the same phone plan. Have a house together. Own companies together.
Multiple businesses.
What more do you want from me?
Wait.
That's above all our pay grades. Everyone just... What more do you want from me? No, that's the thing, bro. She told you what she wants. You're doing everything but the thing she wants. We started a microchip company. We bought a boat in our names. We're investing in an island. She didn't want any of that. She didn't want that ring. You're doing everything but the ring. So that's on you, stupid.
Wait, and for those of you who don't know me, I race professionally in NASCAR. And we met racing, like short track racing locally. And he quit racing to come help me find sponsorship so I can pursue my dream.
Now that is Nebraska love right there. That is a Iowa love story through and through. Nah, I mean, you know, what?
Think about driving.
You know, so you want a trail break going into the corner. Everybody says NASCAR is just going in circles. They don't understand. You ever had to make 64,000 left turns at 200 miles an hour?
Nope.
You don't even know the pressure of a man rubbing nose with your ass at 200 miles an hour, and you sweating it, losing all kinds of fluids, and you got your nose in another man's ass. They don't even know. This is the motor vehicle equivalent of the human centipede. I digress. This dude's got a winner.
He quit racing to come help me find sponsorship so I can pursue my dream. Like, that's better than a ring. But I still want the ring.
I feel for her. I've been in this situation where you want something, you know? It's kind of like asking your mom for a sleepover. Just kidding, Mom, but if it's... Can I get a PS3 for Christmas? I'm just playing. Unless... But if I did do good in school, would I get a PS3? What if I did do in school? Could I get it? I just had to bring this up as one of the most brutal clips I've seen in a while, you know. And I just saw a barbell go through a guy's chest like 20 minutes ago, and that was just more like but that one is that stabbing is slow and like carving, just like make it stop. But I still want the ring. Finish him. To be candid, I don't give a what happens in their relationship. I just want to commend them on him being so comfortable as to let her post that, and then for the two of them to leave that up on the internet and just continue about with their relationship. You know, as much as using the internet as a third wheel in your relationship is kind of weird, I respect how they just kind of carried on. I think maybe that's a good lesson in not giving a Let me be clear. I don't think you should use the internet as a third party in your relationship, you know. Actually, that's way too genuine of advice. Put your whole relationship online. Every argument, in the middle of it, go on TikTok live. Oh, I'm still okay. Hold on. Chat, what's up, chat? So good to see you. We got 300 people in here. What's good? Look, she says I need to take out the trash more. Bullshit, right? That's what you should do. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.
I didn't come here to play, nah, I came with a plan. I'm the star inside my circle, I'm the pentagram, whoa. Making sacrifices just to get the land, oh. I'm trying to see how fast that hurricane go. Eyes burning, no sleep, hustle is OD. Collecting heavy